Okay, welcome back. I'm Cappadocia. Welcome back to Scramble Battle for Britain. We're carrying on right where we were. So we've got Dale, Kerr, Archer, all these guys. They're ready to go. No, I did skip. I did skip through. I was in the middle of a fight and it crashed at this time. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. The game's locked up and crashed on me. It wasn't this fight though. It was a much different fight than this one. But okay, here we go. So yeah, not right where we left off. Sorry, that's kind of automatic. But yeah, I skipped through a couple of days because I was recording and then we got into the fight and the whole thing just crashed. We were in a bad state in that fight, to be honest. One guy was about to pitch in the drink. I'd already lost one plane and my last plane was dodging away from 3-110. So we weren't in a good spot. So to be honest, I'm quite lucky it crashed. But never mind. Here we go. So we've got plenty of altitude. We're going to ease off the throttle as we come down. Okay, we're just going to take things nice and steady. If you see my last playthrough, you know I'm not bothered about whether I lose pilots or not. I'm not a safe scummer. So yeah, it was just unfortunate in this instance. We do have a fair shot here. Not the greatest of shots. Right, we'll take that. You're going to pull up a little bit. Can you get on to... Right, and you're going to pull up as well. Preferably not pulling any Gs. We don't need to pull any Gs to get back into this. Here, go back up to half throttle. You two. You can stay off the throttle for the second. There we go. Just glide nicely in. Jesus, what are these guys doing? No. Okay. Can we get a shot at any point? Yes. Just as he passes by. Okay, you are going to stay on track. You're going for the end guy. There we go. You get a shot as you're coming in as well. And you're going to cut under. And you're going to engage some throttle as well. Okay, so let's see what these boys do. You're going to pull back up. You're going to engage the throttle and you're going to come around as well. Well, this is going to be close, I think. Oof. Good street sweeping though, to be fair. We hit a fuel tank. Egerton, what are you doing? Fans, you're coming around way too hard. Okay, that's better. That could easily have turned into a right old clusterfuck there, couldn't it? Alright, so your guy's coming down. There we go, we've got a little shot there, just to tickle. There we go, that's better. Okay, and we're going to follow, who's this, Egerton up. Good hit. And he's just going to carry on through. There you boys are going up for your targets. You're rolling hair in my mouth, you're rolling over yours, so that's all good. Okay, so he's dropped his bomb over the sea. So he has absolutely no intention of carrying on with his attack run. Can we get a slightly better shot than that? No, that's probably the best we've got. Okay, so we'll take that. You're going to pull up and go for your target. You're going to pull up and go for yours. So we'll follow Egerton again. Okay, Egerton, straighten out. Stay in the turn. You stay in the turn. You're diving down. In fact, let's ease off the throttle a bit there. Okay. Stay on. Can we get a shot here? Tell you what, I don't really think I want to take it even if we can. We're going to take it slightly. It's going to ease out the turn a little bit. Okay, I don't really want you two crossing, so I may get you to switch targets here. Okay, so we're just coming in. We're going to get a bit of a tickle at the end there. Okay, we'll get another shot there. Oh, how close are these boys getting here at the end? Actually, not as bad as it looks. So that's fine. Okay, you're going to drop. Can we follow up? Yes, we can. You're going to follow your guy down, and you are just going to fly. Going to keep in the turn a little bit and just pull up a little bit. There we go. So you can get behind your target. Good hit. Stay on if we can. There we go. We're just getting a slight tickle at the end there. You're coming round. Okay, what do we think? Can we get a shot? Okay, he's pitching down. So we're going to go into a dive, just like that, and we're going to try and catch him on the way down. Oh, more than a tickle. Okay, we're getting some more shots on you on the dive. That's all good. Moment, you're going to pull up and out. You've got your kill for the day. Dressler is trying to get out. Okay. So Valence, you're the last one now. Really haven't been able to get into a shot position on this guy though. There you go. We've got a slight shot there. And we've only got 7 turns until some 109s come in. You're going to accelerate up. Give him the good news on the way past. Okay. Yeah, you're not going to pull out that hair hard and heavy. We do want you to start to pull out though. You're staying on target. There we go. We get a fair hit there. You're just going to stay up. Egerton, you're going to loop around just in case this guy decides not to bail. Dressler's got his canopy open. We do get a very slight shot there. We're just going to fly straight and level for the minute. You're going to come down for another attack pass in case he changes his mind or even worse, escapes. There we go. Egerton got him. Can we get... we can get a snapshot. Is it any good? Yes. Okay, we'll take that. Meantime, you start to pull up again. Egerton, you do the same. And we'll follow Valance in. Okay. That's not bad. Egerton, just start to pull up. You're fine. Valance, let's follow you in. Shot his rudder off, so that's a good start. Okay, there we've got some pretty good hits there. You level off. You level off. Actually, no, let's start to turn. If you want to do a high energy turn, you're good. He dived. He wasn't supposed to do that. So I said before, the only place you really know where they're going to be is at the start of the turn. So if you line up for that, you're laughing. But unfortunately, I haven't really been able to do that with these guys. Okay, can we get anything? No, that's going to be the best we get. So that's what we're going to take. You're going to swing around. You're staying on your target. Right, you've knocked his rudder off, so that's a good start. There we go. Got some good hits there. Now, where are these fighters? That out. They're going to go around, and we're going to engage. And we're going to follow with this one for the minute. Going to ease off on the throttle just to follow him in. Yeah, I don't really want you pulling those G's coming around. That's not worth it. Alright, these fighters are... where are they? That's them all the way down over there. Yep. Who the hell hit Valance? Where's Valance? Bowman, Egerton. Oh, well, he got hit by the machine gunner on the plane. Oh, and the defensive gunner. Alright, that's fine. Just pull out of that for the minute. You're just going to fly in fairly straight. You're coming in. That's good. You're just going to ease out a little bit. Okay, there we are. You're going to start pulling up and into combat. We don't have a lot of speed, which is not a good thing. You're going to now turn under. Start to chase your target again. You're going for one of these guys. You're coming in fast, so this is good news. There we go, start to pull him. Can we get anything? No, there's no point at the minute. We could line up for a shot, but I don't know if that's where he's going to... If we can just point directly where he's going, that's good. Egerton, what are you doing? You really do not have... How fast are you going? You're only doing 151. Alright, start to pick up some speed, please, on the flat. There we go. Now the question is, can we get... We're still having a... Yeah, we're still having a dive and hopefully catch him where he's going. But we can give it a go. Egerton, start to turn. There we go. Balance still diving down. Okay, so if he does this manoeuvre, what we really want is to, we're not going to be able to get another shot off on him at the moment. Okay, last. Step you back up to half throttle. One when you're diving in on that one. Egerton, you're pulling round on that one. And Balance, you're coming in. That's not too bad. I prefer it a little bit earlier. If we can. There we go. That's not bad. Bombers are a different breed. Generally they can't pull the sort of manoeuvres a fighter can. So hitting them towards the end of the run isn't as bad because the chance of them veering off is quite low. Here we go. I like that. Okay, we can follow him around. That's about as good as we're going to get. Egerton is having all sorts of problems maintaining speed. I don't think he's actually going to hit them. No, there we go. That's better. So that will take. Wellman. Hit. Nothing major, but it's a hit. Balance. There we go, that's a bit better. Well, we're actually going to ease off on the throttle on you. Egerton's coming back into the fight, so we'll follow Valance. Had him lined up nicely and he still didn't shoot. There we go. Okay, they're pulling some serious G to get out of this. What in the hell are you... Colby's lost his coolant radiator. Which one's Colby? Bomber. Colby. Right, so Colby's engine is screwed. Which can only be good news for me. His fuselage now is in trouble. There we go, stay on him. Well, this dive has done very well for you. Okay, we can just get a brush at the end there if he stays on this track. There we go, we'll take that. Egerton, just level off for the minute. Actually, no, don't do that. You're going to lock onto him. You're going to come round in this turn. But we're going to follow Balancing again. Leshka is attempting to get out. That's this guy. Oh, that's one of the guys who's bailed. That's him. Okay. Bombert is now causing himself all sorts of problems. What are you? Right, just fucking level off. Alright? Fuck's sake. You're going to stay on target. Okay, we're just not going to shoot this time, but we are staying on target. You are still going down. You're fine. And you're leveling off because you don't seem to know what the hell you're doing. Okay. There we go. Colby's right elevator is now missing as well. He really is in trouble down here, so let's accelerate him. You're coming round. Now that's better. Ooh, look at that. Colby has crucial damage to his main... he's screwed. He's trying to drive around the sky, but he has basically just screwed himself. Right. Jeshka, open the canopy so you can pull out of the attack. Yep, plane are clear. Crew are clear of the plane. Colby's not going to be in the sky for much longer. Egerton is coming around for this guy. And you're staying on. This guy over here, he is in so much trouble right now. Okay, here we come. No, don't do that. There we go. If they want to pull some crazy stuff, let them. I want to listen to what this guy's Colby's engine is up to. Because I'm wondering if it's actually just dead. Okay, Colby. Which one's good? No, that's Bomber. Colby. Not dead yet, but it is spluttering. He is in a world of trouble. Okay, we're just going to ease out there. You're coming around for Bomber. Yeah, we can get a very slight snap. There. You're going to keep coming around. You're easing out of the combat. Just for a sec. Okay, just going to stay in. How badly screwed up is Colby now? So listen. Okay, he's still in this. I don't know how, but he is still in the fight for the minute. Okay, Valence is going to come down, lock on. See if we can come in. See if he can come in and help. Egerton. Can we get anything on this guy over here? Very slightly. If we pull it in a little bit. Just a little bit more. The earlier we can get it, the better. But it does still need to be... or something. There we go. That's not bad. We'll take that. I'm still going to ease out a little bit while you're coming in here, so we're going to follow Hugh Egerton. Colby's getting out. Don't really blame him. Wellman absolutely best him. Has he actually lost his engine now? Oh, he's not going to... Actually, he might just about get out. I don't think he's going to survive the jump, though. I really don't. Okay. Where exactly are you going? Oh, you... If you do that, we can get a slight snapshot. Yeah, we'll do that. Balance, you're just coming around. Well, when you're pulling up, you're fine. Balance was actually going to go down and hunt the other one, but Colby's already gone. So, yeah, that's fine. So, Wellman got Colby. Okay, so if he does that run, we've got a good hit on him. Balance, would you mind just pulling up a little bit, please? There's Wellman. You're going to roll around. And Egerton is going after... who literally just flies straight and true and completely threw me. Okay, there we go. There we go. So we get some good hits there. Wellman. So I'll just level off for the minute, will you? No, Egerton, I don't want you to do that. There you go. I just want you to come up. Blast away at this guy all day and still never bloody hit him, gonna. Right. We're gonna get him as he's gonna come over. Tell you what I'm actually going to do is I am going to just fly to there and I'm going to back off the throttle a little bit. Because I want to see if he does end up there. Because if he does, then here would be a great spot for the next turn. If it doesn't, we've got these two guys coming back into the fight now. Bye, Charlie. No, they're miles out. Turn that way. Come on. No, he didn't. Good thing I didn't chase him. But we can come back over now. Right, if you just level off as well for the minute. Okay, now you seem to have got some speed back up. Let's try and maintain that a little bit, shall we? You can re-engage the throttle. Okay, balance. Time for you to start coming back into this fight now, my man. Okay, here we go. Okay, we always check. There. Okay, we're getting a good shot. Providing he does that. Tell you what. Vance can come round. Wellman. You're diving down, so if he does pull that manoeuvre, you'll be in a good spot for next time. Egerton, let's follow you. And he didn't do that. Tell you what, you just get out. Okay, there we go. This is the thing, like I said, it helps if you know where they are and what they're going to do. Balances out, that's fine. Yeah, we'll take a pot shot, why not? Oh, he went ballistic. Well, if he does that, we're going to get him. If he doesn't do that, Wellman's going to be in a position to hit him next, to turn up on him next turn. So, he pulled even tighter, and he's blacked out. That is very good news for us, because it means essentially he can't now break out. Critical damage to his oil radiator. Okay, let's get round into a good position for the next turn. There, that looks pretty good to me. Moment, you're coming up. Critical to pilot and ladder. Okay. There we go. You're just here to cover Egerton, Wellman. Up. There we go. Gonna throttle off for this. But we should be able to give him some hellishly bad news here. Got him. Blew him up. Not bad. Well, I think we'll leave that for now. But yeah, that wasn't bad. So 2 kills and assists for What Wellman, 2 kills for Huge T Egerton, and 1 kill for Values. Not 3 bad at all. Okay, right, Egerton, Values, and what you're on the bench. We're gonna get Ollie O'Dowd up. Nosedive. And Ice Cold. So there we go. That was that. That's going to be our next setup. So yeah, we're going to leave that there. So again, thanks for your time. And for the minute, I've been Cappadocia. Signing off.